Part of what I teach is something called the recovery lifestyle. So nobody can come from a life of, active, using, or whatever it is, whatever that behavior is. You cannot come from a lifestyle of that and just take it away and expect that somebody's going to be okay. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. They need a community of supportive people. They need exercise. They need nutrition. Maybe trauma recovery. Maybe they need recovery coaching. They need a home that is safe and substance free. One of the things my mother did was my mom actually got sober after her children did. So, and when I came home at 21, she was still throwing martini parties. And you know what? I didn't stay sober.
How can loved ones help someone who's in denial about their substance use without pushing them away, in your experience?
If the person doesn't want it, you can't force it. The person has to say, I need help.
Yeah.
Until they do that, until I did that, I got nowhere's filled, man. Nowhere's filled. I mean, you can't force a good thing. You can only force a bad thing.
I think you just have to be open to the fact that you're going to have that conversation over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And know that it's going to come with a lot of resistance, and trying not to come from a judgmental place. Try not to get frustrated. Try to remember that this is a disease. And I hate saying this expression, but it's true. Some are sicker than others. The bottom for me was being 30 years old, getting divorced. Same thing. That was a spiritual bottom for me. There was a financial bottom to it. You really do have to come to a place where you look at your life and you're like, wow, not only is none of this working, but I am failing miserably. At 21, I still thought like, maybe it was a phase. This was my thinking as a 21-year-old addict. I just need to reset. And then once I reset, I won't be like such a drug addict. I'll be able to use drugs and alcohol in a casual, fun way, like all the other cool people do, which is ridiculous because, you grow up and you realize the people who are abusing drugs and alcohol at that age, that it's going to cause a lot of problems for them.
As a sober coach, how does your approach differ from traditional therapy or rehab programs?
Well, it's not that different, but as a sober coach, I'm like a divine babysitter. I take the meeting. I hang with them when their heads are alone, when they're not in a meeting. Most of them don't want to go to a meeting.
Yeah.
I'd rather sponsor than sober coach any day, which is why I have a lot of sponsees. I've sober coached the best as far as, top of the line people to Skid Row people, whatever.
Yes.
The difference is they have to be babysat, darling.
I see.
Very high-end babysat.